good friend of mine wanted me to write a story of the way his life had gone in the past 15, 20 years. I said, all right. And he handed me a brown envelope, and he said, everything you need is here. He said, except for the ending. I don't know how that's going to come out. Said he wanted to be called the Coward, and his wife would be called the Lady, and another man would be called the Bully. Well, I'll give you an idea of what I've got. There are no names in this story. My friend wanted to be called Coward. His wife should be called Lady. The guy should be called Bully. 20 years ago, when they first met Bully, Coward and his wife wanted central air in their house. They asked some of the people where they worked if anyone could recommend someone. And the lady found somebody who was good. He owned his own business, and he did some work for the big contractors, you know. So he came over to their house one evening to give them a price. And they said, okay, can you put it in soon? Tomorrow in the morning. Coward and Lady said good. They were finally going to get a good night's sleep. And it was going to be nice having a central air in. Coward went on to say, if he had only known Bully would turn his life into a hellish nightmare when he asked his wife to go out with him, he would have made other plans. But a person never sees these kind of things coming. Let me tell you what happened that day. Coward and me were going to pull up a tree, small tree, out of his front yard. Bully was there when I arrived. Me and Coward, Lady, and Bully talked a while. And then I went out with Coward to pull a tree out of his yard. Took about 3 hours. But we got the job done. Coward said, all right, yeah. Got that sucker out. Now, Russ, why don't we go inside and have something cold to drink? We deserve it. Bully was finishing up a man. He made a lot of noise and didn't hear us come in. Coward was just about to call Lady's name when we heard the quiet. Then Bully said, you gonna meet me? Lady said, I'll be there. Bully said, does Coward know anything? Lady told him no. He's oblivious to everything except that damn computer. He said something about it the other night, and I started raving, and he backed down quick. So he's not going to be a problem. Well, I saw what Coward's face go white. I knew I had to get him out of there. I knew Coward. When the blood flowed back to his head, he would have cooked kill Bully that day. My friend Coward went through several things after he had told Lady what he did. He found out about it, and she started raving about this and that, and how they were supposed to have done this, and she was supposed to have done that, and picked out, she said, is picking out a drain board and all this. Well, Coward knew that was a lie, because they never did anything like that without one another. So my friend had to go to some shrink, and because of the way it happened, they ordered he be confined to a hospital ward. Now, fast forward 3 months. Don't you hate that? Coward was diagnosed as well. His mental problem was gone, and he was processed and given a clean bill of health. Coward came by my place and had lunch with me and my wife. Just before he left, I asked, Coward, you okay now? He said, oh yeah. All I want to do is to get straight with the world. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Then he left. And then the news that night came on. The first thing the newsman said, 3 people are dead tonight. Looks like a man shot another man that was going out with his wife, then threw a gun to his lady, his wife, and police opened fire, killing them both. I had some friends in that neighborhood, lived there for a long time, and they told me Coward came home about 6 o'clock that evening and went to the back door about the time the lady was going out the front door. Coward went back out the back door and picked up a sawed-off shotgun and a .38 special he had laying there. Coward came around the house and they saw him and stopped. Coward was calling the police and said a killing is about to happen, and threw the gun on the ground, threw the cell phone on the ground. Cops were coming. Lady got out of the car and said, "Hi, sweetie, why didn't you call? We would come and pick you up. You look great." Well, he got out of the car. Coward delivered a 12-gauge sawed-off shotgun at him and pulled the trigger. Bullet's head exploded when the buckshots hit. The police had stopped by this time and got out of their car saying, put the guns down, put the guns down. Then Coward pitched a gun to his wife, Lady, and the police opened fire, killing them both. Coward said to an officer just before he closed his eyes for the last time, "Now who's the coward? I'm taking them both to hell with me." And that's the end of that story. Sad it is, because he was such a good friend of mine. We were just like one all through school. But I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm Russell.